Hi guys, we're finally back up in the mountains. It took some time before we could leave the house today. So we're a little bit short on time before the sun disappeared behind the horizon. So we need to power walk a little bit. But it's fine. There's some time since last time we went on a proper hike, so all the Christmas food need to disappear now. And we didn't bring any water on this trip. And we need to put up the tent, and I need to collect firewood. There's a lot to do, and all of that before the sun disappears. So we don't have the best time, but it's exciting. And I'm now switching from Norwegian to English on my channels, so I can show all of you guys who live outside of Norway how it is to wild camp here. So on this trip I brought my husky. Her name is Lady. So she's an Alaska Husky, just 1 year and 3 months old. And I brought a new tent, a super heavy backpack, but it feels good. Just look at this view. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. Wow. So here you can see our path. We're going here over this mountain here, and then we continue for another hour, 1.5 hours maybe. And then on the map it says that there should be some water there. There's most likely ice on the water, so I brought an axe so we can chop through the ice layer and get down to the water. The ice shouldn't be so thick. It's only been below zero for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, so the ice isn't that thick yet. So that's good. And tonight it's gonna be maybe -5, between -5 and -10 degrees Celsius. So we brought the winter tent and the winter sleeping mat and a winter sleeping bag. So we're not gonna freeze tonight. No, you can't walk there. No. Come here. Come here. You crazy? You're gonna break all your legs. Let's walk around. And I was really hoping to find a camp spot before the sun disappeared. We'll see. But we just have to walk a little bit fast. So, sorry for my breathing. Good girl, walking on the side of the ice. Not there, but here. Okay, I think we finally found the lake that I saw on the map. And here it is. Not this one, but in the back here. It took some time to get in here, but hopefully it's worth it. Looks beautiful here. Wow, this is cool. And a really special thing with Norway is that you have the act called right to roam. It means that you can basically put up your tent anywhere. So now we can basically just choose wherever we want to put up our tent. Let's see, maybe over there somewhere. Here you can actually see some moose track. Right here. See, you see here. And here. That's cool. Let's see if there is some more. Here is a really clear one. Here you can see the moose has been walking. I don't know if you guys can see properly, but... And there. Maybe we see the moose tonight. That'd be cool. Okay, so instead of like climbing up here, I think we should walk among the water here. That looks okay. Okay. We should walk up here later. That's probably safer. Come here. Let's walk up here. Yeah, come. Just so much heavier. Come here. Is that cool? Come. Let's get up here. Oh. What a beautiful spot. Oh, That's how it goes when you don't look down. Walking straight on ice. What a dumb thing. Okay, so this is one alternative right here. I think we should just walk a little bit around here just to see. It's a lot of firewood too, that's good. Lady, come here, here. No, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there. Come on. I think there's a perfect spot down here. This looks great. Okay, here it was not flat at all. I like to take my time to find like a good flat spot, because then you sleep so much better. And especially in the winter time when you're going to spend a lot of time in the tent, it's important to have like a good campsite. We walked a little bit back and we found this spot right here. Looks really flat. It actually looks like there's been a moose laying here, because everything is like flattened and everywhere else it's not flattened. So that's a sign of something happened here. But I think we have like 30-40 minutes left before the sun disappears. So we need to just hurry up. So this is the first time I'm going to assemble this tent, and the name of this tent is the Yaranga Nordic 3P, so it's meant for 3 people. My other tent is for 2 people, but I feel that it's a little bit small for winter camping, especially when I bring my dog, and I like to have her inside the tent when it's getting colder outside. So of course it's heavier, it's bigger, so it takes more space in the backpack, but I think it's worth it. So let's see how easy it is to put up. Should be pretty easy to assemble, because it has the color marking on where the poles is going in. And that's always a good thing. If it was windy right now, I would have plugged it down to the ground first, but because there is no wind, I'll just put the tent poles in. And they're colored, that's really nice. And they are pre-bent from the factory, so that means that they're a lot stronger in that shape. I've never seen this in person before, so it's always exciting when you're putting up a tent for the first time. I have only seen the pictures, so we'll see how it looks. And then the next one, it's the red one. So far, really easy. And that's really important when it comes to tent. It needs to be easy to assemble, because sometimes you are in a rush to assemble a tent because of the weather conditions. So it needs to be like as easy as humanly possible. That's why I always go for the tunnel tent, because the inner tent is already fastened to the outer tent. So then it's really easy to set up. And this is a 4-season tent, so it's meant for winter conditions as well. And a huge difference between summer tents and winter tents is that the outer layer of a winter tent goes all the way down to the ground. So if it's windy and snowing, then the snow doesn't go between the inner tent and the outer layer, because that can be really bad if it's windy outside. But if there is no wind, then normally it's fine with a 3-season tent as well. Now I'm finally done putting up the tent, and this is how it looks. So this is the outside of the tent. A lot of ventilation, as you see here and here, that's really important. And I really like the construction of this tent. It's big and it's tall, so it's nice and spacious. And you also have the possibility to open up here, and then you can fold this over and have the whole opening. So that's really nice for summer, or if you have a really nice view. And now I will show you the inside of the tent, and it looks like this. So here you have the opening, a big spacious front here, and a big spacious room. And you have ventilation all the way down here where your head is laying, so that's really nice. The only thing it doesn't have is a little piece of rope that hangs over here so you can hang up stuff, but you have the possibility here to just get a rope and tie it to each side, and also the corner over there and the corner here and the same over there and there, so you can have several ropes. So that's something I'm gonna get for this tent. And now I'm going to show you the view from the tent. Just look here. Wow. Beautiful. But no time to waste. I need to hurry. I need to unpack the rest and start gathering firewood. So now I just need to blow up the air mattress. And I also use it to pack this down in the backpack. So multi-purpose stuff is always good for camping. And this particular air mattress has an R value of 5, I think. So it's good for winter use. And the problem a lot of people do when they use the air mattress is that they pump it up all the way up. So it's rock hard, but then it's not nice to lay on. So you shouldn't pump it all the way up. It should be a little bit of slack in it. So you kind of fall a little bit more down in the air mattress. Then it's way more comfortable sleeping on it. So now you can see I didn't pump it all the way up, and that means that when you lay down on this, you kind of fall a little bit down into the mattress. And that's exactly what you want. Because if you pump it all the way up rock hard, it's just not nice to lay on. And when I'm camping, I try to keep all the bags in one bag, then it's easier to find it later, instead of having them everywhere. So then I use the tent bag and I collect all the other bags inside of this. And that one is also waterproof. And as my sleeping bag, I'm using a Mammoth Protect Fiber -18. It's a really nice sleeping bag. It's light. It only weighs a little bit over 2 kilos. And it also comes in this waterproof bag. So that's really nice if you need to hang it outside of your backpack. One thing that I really like about this sleeping bag, I'll show you in a minute. It's something that I always missed on the other sleeping bags that I had. But the thing that is so smart with this one is that you have opening for your arms. So you can be laying in the sleeping bag and then have your arms outside. That's really nice if you need to do something in the tent, or if you use your sleeping bag outside and need to tend to the fire, for example. So that's great. So for Christmas this year, I was so lucky I got a drone from my amazing mother-in-law. So before the sun goes down, I'm going to take you guys up in the skies and show you the surroundings of where I am right now. So let's go.